What's up, everybody? Once again, the General here, and I got mail. This is actually from a close friend that used to live with, not with me, but in my neighborhood a few years back. Then he moved, and he watches my videos actually, and he wanted to send me some of his game related things. So he shipped them out to me maybe like a week ago, and they just got here yesterday. So I'm gonna go ahead and open the box and show you guys what I got, okay? Alright, give me 1 minute. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm about to show you guys what I got. Alright, first off, Yugioh Dark Duel Stories. Now this game, this is my third copy of it. He actually sent me his copy because it's brand new. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's in really in mint condition. There's not a single scratch to it. I'm gonna take it out so you guys can see it. Even though this game has bad reviews online and stuff, this is probably one of my favorite games for the Game Boy. It's in perfect condition, so this one I'm gonna keep it, and I'm just gonna save it. I'm not gonna play around with it. It's in perfect condition, so I appreciate that he sent me his copy, and I guess it will go to the collection. Alright, next we have this GameStop case for the Game Boy DS. Now this is a pretty cool case. I remember when he had this case years back. It's pretty simple. It has one pocket for the DS. For the SP. My bad. One pocket for the SP, and one big pocket for the games. So this is a little different than your traditional Game Boy carrying cases. I guess that's what they're called. Because it's not as big. It's pretty small. So you can. I'm gonna use this one just when I take my Game Boy in the car and my games and stuff, so they're not flying around like in the backseat or anything. I'm just gonna put them here, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I really like this case, so I'm glad he sent it to me. What else? Alright, next is Super Mario World Advance 2. Alright, this game is another one of my favorites. And there's a funny story behind this, because this game right here is in pretty bad shape. But this game right here was probably the second one that I got in my life for the Game Boy. And I got it right after I got Pokemon Sapphire. And I love this game. And one day, I decided to trade this game for, I think it was a Metroid, I can't remember, to this friend that sent me this stuff. So he basically remembered how much I like this game, and he decided just to give it back to me. I didn't really take good care of it. That's why it's really messed up. I don't know if you guys can see it. Probably not. This camera sucks. So, but yeah, I love this game, man. I can beat this game literally the whole thing. I can beat it in a day if I really put my mind into it. I've beat this game so many times, and I'm really glad he didn't get rid of it. He took care of it, and now he gave it back to me, so I'm really thankful he gave it back, because it's one of the original games that I've had, so I'm really grateful for that too. Alright, another thing, I'm gonna save the best for later. I don't know what the fuck this is. It's some Dragon Ball Z, I don't know if it was like a Burger King toy. I don't know what it was. It's like a little handheld game. I don't know if you guys can see the background, but it has Namek, but it has no batteries. If anybody can tell me where this handheld came from, can you please let me know in the comments? I remember he had this, and I remember I used to play with this all the time. And I asked him about it. I asked him if he could send it to me, and he agreed. And it's in pretty good shape. I don't know if this is worth money or not, but I just really like it because I'm a big Dragon Ball Z fan. So I'm glad to have this. I'm gonna put some batteries in it, and then maybe in the next video I'm gonna show you guys how they play. But again, I don't know if it's from a restaurant. I don't know if it's from McDonald's or from Burger King, or if you buy this at the store. I don't know where he got it from, but if anybody could let me know, please. I would truly appreciate it. Alright, now here's some good stuff. I got a whole bunch of manuals for the Game Boy. Now some of these are brand new, some of these are like used. Like this one, for example. This one's Rocket Power for the Game Boy Color. It's in pretty bad shape, but I told him to if he can send it, it doesn't matter what condition they're in. Yeah, it's just the manual for it. I've seen the game around, so now if I get the game, at least I'll have the manual for it. I have here it is, Stuart Little 2 for the Game Boy Advance. I have played this game only once, and it was kind of fun, but the game wasn't mine. So I'm actually looking to buy this game again. And yeah, that's it. What else do we have here? Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland. Another game that I've played before, but I don't own, so I'm on the lookout for this game now that I have the manual. Oh, here's Road to WrestleMania 18. Now, this game was like my third game that I ever got for the Game Boy Advance. And I love this game. And there's a funny story to this, so I'm going to put this to the side and just remember I have this manual. Here we have the Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Duel Stories. I finally got the manual for it. I have 3 copies of this game and only 1 manual. It's in excellent condition, so I'm glad. Super Mario Advance 2. Again, another manual. Now that I got the game, I'm glad I got the manual for it. This is my favorite right here, Pokemon Sapphire. This was the first game that I've owned on the Game Boy, and it's a very special game to me. But since I was a ruthless little motherfucker when I was a young kid, I threw the manual away, and my friend hooked me up with this free manual. So now I got the manual for my Pokemon again. Dragon Ball Z, The Legacy of Goku 2. The manual is in perfect condition, man. I'm glad. Legacy of Goku 1. The original one. And Dragon Ball Z Taikitsu. I don't know how do you pronounce that. The manual for that junk. And last, we have a whole bunch of Game Boy cases, which I'm so glad he hooked me up with this. There's way more in the box. I'm so glad he hooked me up with this, because these are so like hard to find now. And it's like, if you go on eBay, like people would charge you like $10 for like 15 cases or something like that. Completely some crazy shit. So he sent them for me for free. I think it's 12 cases, so I'm pretty excited about this. Now I can carry my games and stuff without having to worry about getting scratched up. Alright, now that we went through the box, I want to show you guys something that I got from eBay. I ordered this maybe the 25th, and I just got it this morning. And it is WWE Road to WrestleMania 18. Now the funny story with this is that I got this off eBay, and the guy had, here, let me show you guys real quick. I gotta hold the camera with one hand, so it's kind of hard to do this, but here we go. I have the box for it. I have the precaution manual for it. I guess that's what it's called. And I have, oh man, I can't get it out. The game for it, and it's in perfect condition. Now, the guy from, oh yeah, I forgot. There is a poster that comes with this. If you guys have this game and you don't have the poster, it's not complete. But yeah, here's the poster to it. But the one thing the guy told me was that the manual was not included. But guess who had the manual? Yep, my friend had the manual. He sent it to me, and now I have the complete set. The box, the instruction manuals, and the game. So that was pretty cool. Now I have the complete set of this game. I love this game. I recommend this game if you guys don't have it or have never played it before. And that is it for tonight. Hope you guys liked the video. Let me know what was your favorite part. Let me know if you know what this is. I have no clue what this is. And yeah, thanks for watching. Oh wait, before I go, I want to show you guys this really cool custom-made. It's a little box where I keep all my Game Boy stuff. There we go. So this box right here, this is where I keep my manuals. So I just keep them in this little box so they don't get like messed up or nothing. Right there, there we go. Right there is where I put my games. And right here is where I put my accessories and my Game Boys. Now, this Game Boy right here, my other friend had this in his house, and I actually found it. And I asked him how much he wanted for this, and he said I could have it for free. So now I have a Game Boy, an original Game Boy. It works. The only thing that's wrong with it is that it doesn't have a battery. What is it called? Like a little battery door. So it's in perfect condition. It has a little scratch right there and a little scratch right there, but other than that, I already tried it out and it works perfectly. And yeah, so now I have a Game Boy Advance, original Game Boy, and a Game Boy SP, which is right over here. I'm gonna show you guys how the Game Boy works. Give me 1 second.